Live from your mother's bedroom, it's Outer Space! Minasan, konbanwa, and welcome to another episode of Outer Space Reviews Live. So we're back. We are back. I have been fighting a cold for a while, ever since getting back from Sydney. Just got to fix this camera up. I'm not happy with the angle. There we go. That's a bit better. So we are finally back. It has been a long 2.5 weeks since Supernova was on. I hope everyone enjoyed. Maybe I talk too loud. You need to put your volume down. It's just because I'm talking loudly. But yes, welcome back to everyone. We are back. I'm feeling a bit better now. I did suffer from the 3-week cold that's been going around lately. It was a crazy cold, I can tell you that. It's like a mix of, you get it, feel a bit COVID-y, but also it's a flu, so it's pretty shit. Dealing with all the... It's my volume I was jamming to. See, it was you. It was you. Gonna play the music. Gonna play it loud. I've been probably watching too much Parks and Recs. Yeah, so the Supernova event went pretty well. I was very tired the whole event since Friday because I didn't sleep much that day, and then I got on a plane, then I went to Sydney, and then I was running around doing everything. And then I was sick for most of it, so that's why on Friday evening I was wearing a mask. Saturday I didn't wear a mask, so you all have... I caught the con plague from all the Sydneyers. Flu-vid, yes, it's called flu-vid. And still got a bit of it left. Then on Sunday I decided to wear a mask more, followed by a Sunday more. I'm not exposing the random stranger yelling, "I'm in your mum's room" to my mother. Yeah, got it. Dab. Yeah. So yeah, and then on Sunday I was sickish. Monday I still got up and did stuff with the guests, but I had to leave in the afternoon. And then when I got home, I was basically all weekend. It was like hot sweats and all this other stuff. So yeah, I've been fighting that flu for a while now. So there was a spread of COVID, but also people had been getting this flu. So at one point, like the Wednesday after the event, I did think I had the plague. Oh, there's an ad break. Sorry, guys. Fucking ads, right? Sorry, people on Twitch. YouTube, you're fine. We're just gonna take it. Alright, we're back. We're back. So yeah, basically most of the first few days when I got back, so Tuesday afternoon, Wednesday, I was very fevery, but I was luckily I was at home. Lots of fluids, but that's why we haven't been doing Toei Toy Talk live or even Twitch live for the past few weeks, because holy dooly have I been sick. Iwaya, someone is subbing. Iwaya Incohere F, thank you for following, Iwaya. So also, the current plan is, I think I've been doing well over the past few weeks, is I've been sick, and I think I've been losing weight, so I'm hoping to wear WOS for Power Morphicon. So for those that don't know, I will be attending Power Morphicon, and I'm trying to get in shape enough for WOS again. Like, the costume, as always, he's just over there. You can see it past the lights, all that shit. You should be able to see WOS. I'm just looking at Ninko here, F. Might be a bot, I don't know. You can see WOS is just hiding over there. My plan is to try to get back into shape to fit that WOS. I just need to lose a bit of waist in the chest. Stomach is fine, but I'd prefer to lose some weight in my chest. What is happening here? Just going to refresh on dashboard, see if it's actually working, but I think it's working perfectly fine. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully losing weight in the chest so I can wear WOS. But thank you for following. Hopefully you're not a bot. I would appreciate that. Sick of bots. Yeah, so Toei Toy Talk. We're back. We're back with more toys to talk about. I hope everyone's been good in the past few weeks. Hopefully you've all been buying stuff. Buying stuff is always great. We got a lot to talk about. A lot has been announced in the past few days. A lot has come out in the past few weeks. Hopefully there's people who already have... so in terms of Memorial Edition items, we had the Kyoryuger 10th Anniversary toys recently came out. Mine will be here by the end of this week, hopefully. Bring in the Gav. We're going to talk about Gav tonight, that's right. So, nope, sick randomly. Yeah, pretty much. Lots of toys to talk about. I got all my links up, ready to go. Gav was announced yesterday. Today we got Spider Kumanos, King Oja related stuff. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of other toys from the past few weeks that we need to talk about. Got my calendar up. Yeah, lots of stuff has been announced. It's going to be crazy night with lots of toys. Is there anyone on? I'm just going to say hi to people watching on YouTube. So another announcement we have to make is that as you all saw, or if you're not, you're new to the channel and you haven't watched the YouTube channel, Supernova Sydney, we had Captain Gokai, wrong character. We had Gokai Red, Gokaiger's Ozawa Ryota, and Kamen Rider Decade's Tsukasa Karuya, Masahiro Inoue. They came down to Australia. It was a great event. I think it went really well. They on Friday when we picked them up, they did say that, especially Inoue was just like, oh shit, there's going to be like no Kamen Rider fans at all. And there were a lot of people there, and there were more people to see Kamen Rider Decade than there was Gokai Red. So we had talk saying that there were going to be more people there for Gokai Red. Gokaiger is an amazing series. But surprisingly, at the end of it, and with thanks to Arobi, I know you were there, thank you for coming, there were more Kamen Rider people there, and yeah, it was a good event. The point I was trying to make is, yeah, we had a panel. So I hosted the panel. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, I'm doing that old thing where it's like, ooh. I hosted the panel for them. The video is up on YouTube. Glad the turnout was good. Yep, thank you. It was. Thanks to you for coming out. There were people that came from Melbourne. One person came from Singapore. That was pretty great to hear. One person in Sydney didn't even know about it till someone came into their store saying, Kamen Rider Decade's coming. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. So I still got the cold. Welcome, Mr. Big Streams. Thank you so much. So also a shout out to Mr. Big Stream. You know what? I'm going to give a shout out to these two guys. Shout out Arobi 511. And a shout out to Mr. Big Stream. These two motherfuckers from Brisbane. Well, I can't do a shout out for another 2 minutes, but I'm going to give a shout out to Mr. Big Stream. These two guys, Queensland-based Kamen Rider fans, came down to Sydney, especially Mr. Big Stream being a sneaky little bugger that he is. Literally last minute, came down and was just like, I'm coming to see Kamen Rider Decade. And I was like, you son of a bitch. Because he's already seen Gokai Red. But yeah, appreciate Arobi and Mr. Big Streams for coming to Supernova to see our guests compared to a lot of people that just went, where? Why isn't it in Gold Coast? Where? Why isn't it in Melbourne? Some Melbourneites came up, and I appreciate them too. But there was one from New Zealand. I know, right? Yeah, honestly, if the panel had more time, that would have been great. But the answers they gave were really detailed. That's all I'm going to say. They did give really detailed answers. So, yeah, if there was more time and their answers were a bit shorter, I would have gotten more questions from the crowd. But it's fucking Perth. No one from Perth came. Yeah, I know, right? But honestly, it was great for a first panel. I would have loved to give you guys more time to ask more questions. I know Roby wanted to give a question, but thank you, Roby, for sticking around and watching it. Hopefully you did learn something from all the questions that were asked. But the point of what I'm making is that panel is now live on our YouTube channel. Where are we here? So if you're not watching on YouTube, or if you are watching on YouTube and you don't really know, boop, Outer Space Reviews at YouTube, you can watch the panel. The panel has pushed us up to YouTube partner status. So we are now finally here at Outer Space Reviews YouTube partners. I'm not making any money yet. What a surprise. Tokusatsu content, not making any money. Whoa. We are now a partner. So in order to try to push up the view time, I'm now throwing... This is now simultaneously live on Twitch and YouTube. So Toei Toy Talk is now live once again. No, not once again. Is now live on Twitch. We'll just say this is Twitch. And on YouTube. So it's simultaneous. So hello to all the people watching on YouTube. Hello. Welcome to Toei Toy Talk number 11. So for those that are new on YouTube to this channel, we talk about Kamen Rider stuff. As you can see, there's Kamen Rider stuff here. We talk about Super Sentai stuff. Look at all those freaking robots in the background. Got some swords here. We got everything. This is an Australian channel to show that there are Kamen Rider fans. There could have been more at the event, but people just don't want to travel. Now let's look at the comments. We got some comments that I'm going to quickly answer. Then we're going to get into Toei Toy Talk. Let's see. So Robe said, "What about Perth?" Fuck that again. I'm going to say that. To be fair, the content was good. Thank you very much, Mr. Big Stream. Just definitely want to give a shout out to Captain Gokai. I'm not going to do a shout out yet until he's watching, but I'm still going to do a shout out for Mr. Big Stream, because now I can. The channel you were shouting at doesn't exist. What did I write? Shout out Mr. Big Stream. Can I spell it or not? There we go. He's got his shout out. Excellent. Big shout out to Kakuto, who we all know from Twitch and YouTube, and Captain Gokai. I asked them for some questions. Honestly, the way that it was a really good question that Captain Gokai posted for he actually posted it for both, but because I got to split up things so it makes it more even, so everyone at least got an even amount of questions. So the question was, I have my list of questions here. Give me a second, guys. On a superpowers clear file when I have a fuck ton of Kamen Rider ones. Fucking basic bitch. Now he asked, I honestly thought it was a really good question because you could actually see them, or see Ryota-san think about it. Sorry guys, my questions were all jumbled up. So he wrote, what does being a part of Super Sentai franchise mean to you? What does being a part of the Super Sentai franchise mean to you? So that was a really good question, and you could see that he was really trying to come up with an answer for that one. So yeah, I was really appreciative that Captain Gokai, when I asked him to come up with a question, he came up with a really good one. So yeah, congrats to Captain Gokai for that, instead of giving me a dumb question. But he's the type of person that I know wouldn't have given me a crap question. And the one thing is, the reason why I wanted to make sure the panel and the questions were all good is because I did see Ozawa's panel from MomoCon in Atlanta, Georgia, a few weeks ago. So I think that one was in June. The host of that panel, she basically just had a phone with questions preloaded on it, and she didn't really know how to, and she didn't really interact with him or the crowd. It was just like, if he didn't understand the question, she'd just say the question again and be like, "Can you reiterate my question?" And you're just like, "Do you know who this guy is?" And yeah, it didn't really seem like she was just like, "I'm doing this as part of my job." While me, a fan, I'm just like, big brain questions that, based on stuff on the internet, I want actual confirmation on these type of things. Once more, I definitely want to give a big shout out to Power Ranger Toys Australia. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have had Toku Spirits come to Australia with these tokusatsu guests. So once again, thank you very much to Power Ranger Toys Australia. So Jeremy, he's a really great guy. He's the one that sponsored for them to come to Australia. But yeah, to be fair, the content was good. Thank you, Mr. Big Stream. Yeah, nah, it was good overall. Thank you very much. I'm going to see what the PMC panels are like and be like, oh, I did a better job than that. Nah, I'll talk to Scotty and be like, Scott, let me do the panel. I can do it. I got it. This is his business cards on the back of my phone for Power Morphicon. My question was going to be dream project for the actors. Damn. Yeah, honestly, I wish I had more time to ask for questions, but I felt like if I was basing it on an American panel, even though Supernova said they're all about your guests getting asked by the crowd, we can't overwhelm the guests with too many random questions. I'm not saying your questions are random, but I did give Anne my script, so she was prepared for what I was going to ask, minus a whole bunch of questions. It looks like a lot of people. I doubled up on it, just in case she wanted a copy. Yeah, I wanted you guys to have more questions, but time makes fools of four. Long story short, everything was running late on our end at the event, so we could have had maybe 10 minutes more, but then maybe I would have still kept going with my questions. I had a lot of questions, so you know what, Morobe, next time at PMC, I'm going to try to talk to them and see what their dream project for the actors would be. I think more moderated questions might have been good to cut down the time, maybe. Yeah, that too. And we talk about Ultraman. Why? What the fuck? Why would we talk about Ultraman? That's the one thing I was worried about, is people going, oh, I want to ask Ultraman questions to guests that have never been on Ultraman. But like, thank you. I did a good job. Thank you for saying that. And 888888888 apparently. Yeah, he's done a lot for the Toku community with Bring Power Ranger guests. Yes, so this is for Power Rangers Australia. He does bring in guests. We might be getting some more guests for a future Power Ranger convention. Who knows? He said he's got some more stuff in the works, but at this point in time, he's just focusing on trying to get to America. He's decided to come to PMC. So, PMC, Australians are attacking again. Australians? That's what I said. Yeah, so there are a lot of actors and actresses in the Power Rangers series that are Australians and New Zealanders. So it's going to be the Oceanic Invasion. So that's going to be fun. I'm going. Director San is coming. Power Ranger Toys Australia is coming to. Also, he loves Power Rangers more than me. I am a Kamen Rider Sentai person. I watched Power Rangers as a kid, but I'm just like, moving on with my life. Moving on from one kid's show to another kid's show. Oh, fuck off, Mr. Big String, you son of a bitch. Wouldn't be surprised. He's like, oh, I'm going. Last minute appears. Flights are okay if you want to come along. Go to Hawaii. You can go via Hawaii and then get a... Actually, then you don't have to worry too much about LAX because you can get a domestic flight. I have to fly into LAX. Oh boy, I can't wait to go to LAX. Yeah, go via Hawaii, have a day there, and then come over. So from what I've seen for the event, I know we're going to talk about Toei Toy Talk, but let's talk about PMC at the moment. Thursday, you pick up your tickets, or if you spend $100 US, you can go on a bus tour to all these locations that they've used from the Saban era of Power Rangers. I was going to say Saban something or other, but it's Neo Saban is when Saban bought it up after Disney sold it off. So Shinkenja Samurai era, but that was all in New Zealand. So the Saban era is from MMPR to Wild Force, and then they moved it to New Zealand. At that point, we're all going on to a $100 if you're not a gold member, which means you paid $600 US for these tickets to Power Morphicon and you're a VIP. Instead you pay $85, but $100 US to to get on a bus with breakfast at the end of it to go to all these locations that they filmed for Power Rangers. And I think it ends or starts, or at some point, whatever the fucking tour is, I've never done it, you go to the original command center, Zordon's command center, which there is a synagogue or some shit. So, yeah. I'm going, and you're doing that right. And I'm thinking about it. But 100 US right now is kind of pricey. So I'm just looking it up on what the internet says. The internet says that 100 US. It's not good. I think I'd be paying like, let me see, 100 US to Australian dollars as of right now, minus all the conversion fees and all that other shit. So it's 148. So I'll be paying about 160 per ticket for, yeah, like 210. It feels like it. Shit. Content piled, bro. Yeah, pretty much. I'm going to discuss with PR Toys Australia if he wants to do it, along with one of the other people we're going with. If he wants to do it, I'll drop the money. I'll drop the money and do it. I don't mind. Captain Gokai, he's back! Thank you, Captain Gokai, for resubbing. Thank you so much. I know. There we go. So, now that he's on, as I said, if he was to come on, I'm going to do this. So, big shout out, of course, to Captain Gokai. Captain Gokai. Shout out. So, Captain Gokai is going to be meeting some guests in Florida in next week or this week. FloridaCon, is it? FlowRiderCon? FloridaCon. Florida SuperCon is July 12th, 14th. It is this weekend. So he's going to be seeing Go on Red, Go on Gold / Kickhopper, and Time Fire from Time Rangers. That will be really cool. Yeah, this Friday. Congrats. It's going to be exciting. But yeah, we're just talking about you, Captain Gokai, how your question for the panel, it was a really good question, and you could see that Ozawa's really thinking like how to give a good answer for that one. So yeah, once again, congrats to you for that question. It was really good. I was amazed by like just the way that Ozawa was just like, what does it mean to me? And I'm just like, wow, okay, this is a good question. I'm glad I asked you for a question. What was I talking about? Power Morphicon, right. So yeah, we're going to talk with Power Ranger Toys Australia. If he wants to do the tour, I'll do the tour. And of course, I'm thinking of bringing one of the Power Ranger Legacy Morphers to get signed, along with some Devil May Cry stuff, because Johnny Young Bosch and Dan Southwest, he's going to be there. So Virgil and Nero are going to be there. Fuck, of course I'm going to get Devil May Cry shit signed. But I want one of my, I'm going to get my last, I sold one off to pay for stuff from Ami. I'm going to get my sealed one signed by most of the MMPR cast. I'm going to get Walter Jones to sign it, so original Black Ranger. I'm probably going to get Johnny Young Bosch to sign it. Going to get Aisha to sign it. Going to get Catherine Sutherland to sign it. I'm going to be like, oh, g'day, Catherine, how's it going? She'll be like, can you please not talk to me with a very bogan Australian accent? That's why I've left Australia to come live in California. And I'll be like, oh, yeah? Fucking right, mate. Nah. And Rocky, and I don't think Billy's going to be there, which is disappointing. But, of course, I'm not going to get ASJ to sign it because... And then I'll get targeted, be like, oh, yeah, he's a whatever. And I'll be like, oh, Outer Space is cancelled. But Dan Southworth, thank you. You know what I'm talking about. Didn't Decade do DMC on Netflix? I don't think so. I don't think so. Unless you're thinking of Garrow. So, anyway... At the moment, I'm looking at the numbers. We got more people here on Twitch than we got on YouTube. It's like, come on, YouTube. Top, say something. Say something, YouTube. Yeah. The darkness of night falls around my soul. He's singing the song. Yeah. So yeah, Power Morphicon Thursday. Pick up your tickets or go for the tour or fuck around Pasadena. We'll see what happens. On Friday, the event is only 5 hours. Wow. There we go. Incoherent F is a bot. Congrats. So I wired you, but you're getting wired the fuck out of here. Hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion of your channel, viewers, followers, chatbots, etc. The price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be the best. Flexible and convenient order management panel, chat panel, everything else is in your hands. A huge number of custom settings. Go to Streamrise. Go to you're fucking blocked and banned, mate. First time chat is spam. Messages, you are banned. Banned. You're banned, you bot. Fucking bots. I'll take the sub numbers, but fuck off. Fuck off. Anyway, so on Friday, Power Morphicon, it is starts at 4, goes till 9 p.m. So it's 4 to 9 in the afternoon. 5-hour con at night, which is pretty cool. For that, I think I need to talk with the 13th Geek. We might be just doing. We'll both be wearing Parado's costume from X-Aid, not Paradox 50 or 99. We'll just be doing his normal costume, so we'll be wearing that. Saturday is a full day, 10 to 6 or 10 to 5, and Sunday is a 10 to 6, 10 to 5, whatever the fuck it is, or a 9 to 6. 9 to 6 would be great, but then I have to get up early, and I'll be like, oh, I'm still jet lag. Yeah. So for Friday, I'll probably just do some fuck around at the mall. Then there's a mall way down the road. I love Geeky's Lovely. Exactly, yeah. 13th Geek is a pretty good guy. There's a donut place I need to travel that's like way down the main road on Pasadena. And it's got a mall there also with more food thing. That's food places that have been recommended as some of the best by Food Insider. The guys who do Food Wars. They did best this and that in LA, and so there's some stuff close by in Pasadena, so I'm just like, I'm gonna do that. But yeah, so I'll be saying hello and hanging with 13th Geek. Shout out to the Toku boys, Henshin and Homies. They'll be there too, so I'll be hanging with them, and then just generally meeting new people. But first announcement for people here. I know Mr. Big Stream knows, I already told him, but I will be actually a part of the Toku Spirits team now. So because of the great job I did with Inoue-san at Supernova, they've actually asked me to be I was going to say handler, but I'm not a handler. I'm going to be there as the translator. Now, Inoue's English is okay, better than my Japanese. So I said to them, my Japanese is shit. They're like, it's okay. So I'm going to have my phone with me the whole time doing translations and shit like that for anyone that's doing big, long sentences for him. And that's what I did at Supernova. Some people were like, oh, thank you so much for all the things you do, blah, blah, blah. And he just does like the, yes, thank you. And then I'm just like, while they're talking, I'm just like, and then give him the translate, and he goes, oh, so. But yes, thank you, Orobi, thank you, Captain Gokai. So yeah, I'll be there in a more important capacity because essentially I get bored with events. So I do go to events, and unless I'm doing something, I'm pretty bored. I'll go around, have a look at everything, and then be like, I don't care. So to be working at PMC, not getting paid, Bridget, making contacts, meeting people, will be an exciting experience. It'll keep me going, and then when they go on break, I'll be able to fuck off and check out more stuff. I don't plan to buy too much at Power Morphicon. due to the American to Australian exchange is not that great, while the Japanese to Australian is fucking incredible at the moment. So that's why I can afford to go ape shit buying Japanese stuff from Japan, and the shipping is so much cheaper instead of all the import taxes and exporting taxes of America. Adding to the cost of everything is will only purchase like cheapy stuff, but I'm mainly there for food and the experience and have fun. That and build on the relationship with Tokyo Spirits. Pretty much that too, yeah. So the plan is to build a relationship with Tokyo Spirits and just generally meet people in America and try to push the brand out. Come on, we got to get outer space into America. My friend Jason also is translating for that PMC. He's American but has lived in Japan for many years. Nice. So he's already doing better than me. I'll probably be meeting him. I'll have to do my introduction to the group in a few weeks. They're having a big meeting and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll have to say hi to Jason. I'll be like, I know Captain Gokai. And he'll be like, oh my god. So yeah. Because they did such a good job with In a Way, they want me with Kamen Rider Decade again. So I'll probably bring my my camera, and he'll have it for all the photos. So everyone will have In a Way with the pink. Pretty much saw the camera and was like, oh shit, and wore it for most of Saturday and then just had it nearby on Sunday. And I was just like, so everyone had pictures with Decade with a card and the camera. He didn't want to wear the belt. I was like, do you want to wear the belt for anything? He's like, no. I'm like, okay. But Gokai Red, thank you. So I'll show everyone the Twitter video. There's another Twitter video I've got to show you guys. It just came out yesterday or the day before. Gokai Red Ozawa-san, he basically, for most of his shots, had the Gokai Saber. Now, he fucking loved that thing. He was playing it with both days. Even the gun, he was doing like the Gokai Red, the gun spin. So the fact that I brought those for the event and he played with them, it pretty much made everyone's photos a little bit better. And also, yeah, I got the memory of he played with it all weekend. So I was just like, and I got him to sign the sword. I didn't get the gun signed. Maybe I'll get Gokai Pink to sign the gun. If I can bring a gun into America. But yeah, we got a Twitter video from In a Way that I got to share. Just looking at the YouTube video. No one's... I think the only person that's watching it is me, just to make sure I'm getting no comments or anything like that. It's alright. Slight regret not being my ride booker, but next time. Yeah, it's fine. He would have appreciated it anyway. I brought my ride booker, but only in book form. I didn't bring it in sword form. I think there was 1 to 2 people at that event that got ride bookers signed. Most people were getting their Deca drivers signed, like where the gotcha. But most of them were getting CSM and DX Deca drivers. No one brought a Neo Deca driver to get signed. I was the only one with the Neo Deca driver. I was like, okay. One person brought a Neo Deca driver. It was a bootleg one, they said, so they could actually use the prop. I know you're talking about your prop, I know, but I'm just saying. Because yours would have been good. You would have been like, here, check out the size of this. And you'd be like, oh, sugoi. Yeah, so no one else except for one guy brought a Neo Deca driver, but mine, of course, is the legit one. Speaking of, it's this one. Oh, I put it into storage already. Oops, because I already have a proper one. But yeah, most people brought their DX or CSM ride bookers to the event. But yeah. Sorry, I'm playing with my little fidgety thing so I can concentrate and talk for long periods of time while I'm still trying to get better from this cold. And now my things are caught. There we go. So yeah, let's talk about toys, I guess. That's the announcements. PMC upcoming. And Supernova was great. And yeah, we'll go from there. So Toy Talk, episode 11. Let's Hajime, see what we got. Concentrate with this group. Yeah, I know, right? This one. Oh my god, my hentai. Let's see, what's wrong with this? There we go. So, as we can see here, we're on the Sentai toy page, but I also have 2 tabs open at the moment. Let's get started with the start of the month. So, pre-orders, have they got it here? Should have had this set up, but like, bleh. Alright, so, pre-orders have ended for the Gabu T Revolver and the King Gabu Caliber. They ended on the 30th of June. So that was 10 days ago. So they actually popped up on Army for one night only. One night only. Let's scroll this down. Sorry, there we go. So these 2 items up here, they were up. Gabu T Revolver and the King Gabu Caliber. They were up for pre-order on Army for one night only, which is pretty impressive. I was like, you're not going to put them up. But they did. Restream bot. What is this? Update on me wanting... Oh, it's Restream bot. Someone on YouTube. So, welcome Firestorm Dell. Thank you. Hello, hello, hello. I can see you. I can see you. So, update on me wanting a Jiku driver. I got the set with the Zeo and Gate watches and a Ride Watch wrist holder. And the wristwatch holder with the Ghost Watch. Okay. So, for those at home, that's actually a set from the original one. I don't believe it is a super best. Since we're on the I'm on a writer page here somewhere. This one. Zeo. So yeah, the super best set, unless you got it as a separate one, you could get the Geo and Gates ride watches. I got the set with the Geo and a ride watch wrist holder and the wrist holder with the Ghost Watch. So he may have got that one. I would need confirmation. But I think there's a bigger set that from Toys R Us. I believe they did that back in the day. So yeah, Super Best actually was pretty good. The fact that they decided to re-release it with the Gates one instead of doing it separately. I think if I go to 5, 7, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. We'll go all the way back to the start. I'm pretty sure they'll have it here. It's only from like, what, 6 years ago? Blech. Blech. They might not advertise it on this page because all the... Oh, it might have been that he may have got this. No, he did say he got a Ghost set. So this was also an original set that didn't come with the Ghost ride watch. Sorry, guys. I don't wish this cold on anyone. It's been 2.5 weeks and my voice is still a bit a bit wrecked. So yeah, if you bought this set, unfortunately you would not get the Ghost ride watch, and then you would then have to buy the ride watch holder again because the Ghost watch was only offered in the ride watch set. So yeah, the YouTube viewer, I think the Ziku driver with Zeo Gates and the ride watch holder was a set they released during Zeo's beginning of other toys. So therefore, he did get a set. It would have been a Toys R Us exclusive set at that point. So it's not a super best with buying the set separately. If I do some jiggling around, I can probably turn the language back to Japanese. We can do some searching. So always use your Japanese. Hold this set. Copy. Open up a new tab. Let's have a look. Baba boy. Images. That's not the set. It's not the set. tough one. I know there was a set from Toys R Us that instead of the Gates watch, it was the Build watch. So this one over here. They have it now. And yeah. What are we talking about? Yeah. I think it was Zika Driver with the Zio Gates watch and the Ride watch holder was a set they released during Zio's beginning. Yeah. Anyway. But yeah. Firestorm Dell, congrats on getting it. Now you got to move up to getting the one of these. You got to get yourself the DX Ziku Driver high spec belt so you can wear it like a big boy. It probably didn't come with the Ghost watch because that's how they got you into getting a second Ride watch holder, which works for displaying your Zio and Gates if you want them like that. Yeah, so I bought the Ghost one by itself because I needed the Ghost Ride watch. Because I have most of the Ride watches now. So that episode of the follow-up episode of the Ride watches, which we did last year, they'll be coming out very soon. Hopefully, I've got to film it, but I'm still in the midst of just collecting the last few Ride watches that I need. I think I only need 4 more. Skull, one other rando watch that was in the show, and then this set of all this fucking shit that comes with Delta and all this other fucking shit to get Zolda. The Delta one, it's technically in the show twice, so that's why I have to buy 2 of these sets to get all the Ride watches, and then I'm pretty much complete because I'm not collecting the Final Form Ride watches because there's no point to it, as I always explain, because the Final Form Ride watches were never used in the show. Yes, Tajadol was there, but Tajadol is not the Final Form. Let's not start this discussion. They made more secondary power-up watches, like Black Hazard, Fang Joker, Climax Form, or Trove Climax Form, depending on whatever you want. But yeah, I only need a few more, and then I will film the Ride Watch episode. Puto Terra and shut the hell up. Yeah, exactly. Puto Terra is the final form. If anyone thinks Super Tatoba is the final form, you can fuck off. Barney! It is Barney, I know. I'm not fighting you guys on it. I know Puto Terra is the final form. Tajadol is my favorite form, but I know he used it at the end with Ankh power, blah, 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 blah. It's like saying 01's realizing Hop Rose is final form. No, it's just a power up with his regular form. Just like some episodes they always do like the power up. Like Saber, he used his base form, but it was with the Wonder whatever ride book and all that shit. My current struggle is just finding the Ichigo Astro Switch that had the blue base before they redid all of them in DX quality because that's how it's on screen. Yeah. Forze base state is the final form. Wow! Because he does the he just does like a big super fucking final kick with the power of friendship on the prime minister on the principal. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, essentially what you're saying means that that's what the final form is. Yeah, Ichigo's final form. Wow. Ichigo's final form is Shin Ichigo. Bruh. There. Ichigo Astro Switch had the blue base before they redid it. Same with Ghost. Did Ghost finish it as Ghost? But that's also saying with Build. Build, didn't he finish as Rabbit Dragon? Or did he go Rabbit Dragon and then he kicked and turned into Build Rabbit Tank, right? You should finish Ghost. Good luck with that. Good luck with finishing Ghost. Anyway, let's see. So, the Gabuti Revolver has ended. That will be out in December. Killer Cyclone Joker's doubles final form. It was what they used in the final episode after all. Firestorm Dell's not wrong. They did defeat Utopia with Cyclone Joker Extreme with the Prism memory. and then it ended. Then it skipped forward a year, and then Shoto was using the Joker memory, and then Philip came back, and then they defeated a rando. I'm the new fucking museum guy. And just kick the shit out of him with Cyclone Joker. So essentially, by everyone's logic, yeah, exactly. Cyclone Joker is the final form. Cyclone Axel is Double's final form. You can fight me on that. I know where you live. I'm gonna fight you on it. Yeah, it's like it's supposed to be their final form, but it's like because he can negate anger of terror and blah 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 blah. But instead, they're like, nah, let's not do that. Kabuchi Revolver. It will be out in sometime. Let's have a look. I was going to talk about this in one of the Toei Toy Talk episodes, but I just couldn't be fucked. Uh-oh. Because I turned off my VPN for Japan. That's why it's going to do this now. Uh-oh. So we better just take it easy for now. Yeah. You can find me on that NordVPN. I'm Nordman. What else have we got? Alright, so on the 1st of July, the pre-orders opened for... Nah. You don't even know what it is. Nah. These cunts. So, I talked about them in the Toei Toy Talk episodes, but the pre-orders opened for these. So, this is the Premium DX Memorial Fever Slot Raise Buckle, sorry. Pre-order started on Monday, the 1st. Comes with 6 characters, voice lines. It's got a better buffer Jamashin Fever form compared to the one that was done for the Zombie Raise buckle. You can combine it with this buckle to give it better sounds, but it will continuously always, if you pick the right, if you get in the right spot when you spin the slot, it will always pop up with the same thing now instead of the original DX Fever slot. It was just random every time. It's got better Jamashin voice lines. It's got voice lines for Nago, Ace, Keiwa, Punkjack, and Lobo. Because she uses it to get a fever boost. Not fever boost, just a fever slotted boost form. But yeah, combine it with this and you get better voice lines for this fever slot. So yeah, that 5,500 yen. I'm probably going to pick one up on the secondhand market because I don't do middlemen's anymore. Where? Pre-orders end in September, and it's going to be out in December along with all this other Geet stuff that's coming out. Now, December is the big one. There's going to be October, November, December. It's just going to be continuous Geets 01 stuff. Just boom, 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 boom. What else have we got? We have the Premium DX Memorial Boost Mark II Raise Buckle. This one is made to combine with the DX Laser Raise Riser or the Memorial one. Now, as a lot of us know, the Memorial Laser Raise Riser is dog shit. Apparently, there's some errors with the special attack. But you can pick it up for cheap, so I highly recommend doing it then. Of course, you need to get the pre-order bonuses of the premium Baroba and the frog guy. I've forgotten the name. Apologies, guys. Kekera, you got to get their premium cards. They don't come included with the Laser Raise Riser. Their pre-order bonuses. There's one on Army right now, but it's $30, and I'm like, I would pay $20, not $30 for those cards. So the model is better. It's gotten rid of a lot of the screws. Better paint job, more metallic. As you can see here. Looks better on the back. 4,950. Pre-orders end in September also, out in December. If you like Geats, continue going down the Geats hole. And then finally, the sound, Kamen Rider sound ID. I always call them ID cores. They're core IDs. Core IDs doesn't roll off the tongue like ID core. So the DX Kamen Rider Sound Core ID Set 5 BGM Edition. Same size as these core IDs, but they only have background music on them. There's only two because you're supposed to take off the face plates and replace them with Nago and Buffer instead of having four. It's just to save costs and all that type of shit. I know people will be like, why? You'll be paying like $70 for fucking core IDs. No thank you. So this item is going for 3,850. These only go for, I think, 3,000 yen. So it's a little bit pricier, but it's because of the additional two faceplates. Also ends at September 15th, and they're out in December. So yeah, either paying up front or you got a middleman that you have an agreement with that you pay it when it arrives type shit. Can't really do that anymore. That's what I used to do. I had someone in Japan who would order. I have a middleman from my middleman. They would order. Then when it came about to come in, send the money to them, and then they would pay on delivery. Now, unfortunately, as of like February or March of 2020, they got rid of the option to pay at the door, so that's why I no longer have a middleman to do that type of stuff, unless I beg one of my other friends who has a family member in Japan. I'll be like, "Kid, I will send you money. Please purchase this item for me and send it to us." But I don't do that anymore, so yeah. What else have we got? Just checking my list. I didn't open up that, but I will try to open it up here. Bim Bunja. Bim Bim. Bim 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 Bim. While that's loading. Put back my precious buffer stuff. Let's see. Ugh, can't do that. That's a naughty. So on the 4th of July, pre-orders for the DX Boom Boom Kira Robo and DX Boom Boom Danger set ended. So if you're a Boom Boomja fan and you are planning to get the special pre-order bonus for the movie which comes with the car, I would recommend getting it. Otherwise, wait to see how much this other Boom Boom Kira Robo car is going to cost separately, because it comes with a card that everyone's going to try to collect. Because I think it's like $30-40 to get it or something. Yeah. It's just going to be pricey for reasons, just to get this Robo and then get like a promo car. It's just, it's a tough one. It might be worth not much, probably down the track, but like with the Kira Major promotional cars, they're pretty pricey. One's still going for like 90 Australian just for a fucking sports car. And you're just like, it's just painted red, but it's a promo item. What can you do? What else we got? Here we go. So on Friday the 5th, last Friday, pre-orders opened for the Kamen Rider Dread figure arts from SH Figure Arts. He's going for 9,350. He doesn't come with any extra accessories for any other characters, only for himself. So he comes with his sword, and he comes with two guns, so he can go pew 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 pew. Yeah, 9,350. No date at the moment for when pre-orders are going to end. So you've still got time. Still got plenty of time. And he'll be out in December. So for all those people that are watching Go Chard, I'm a Boom Boomja fan. So yeah, Captain Gokar, you got to decide if you want to get the Killer Robo and Boom Boom Danger set plus the promotional car, if you want to go that far. Such a pretty suit for no official user. Yeah, pretty much. It's like, will they bring it back later in the series? Who knows? Such a gimmicky toy to be like just a mash, not a mashup. I can't think of the word at the moment. It's just a kit bash of the original Boom Boom Robo, just to see if people want to buy a kit bash version of it. You're like, well, whatever. Just give me a sec, guys. I gotta have some water. I'm dying. That's what this cold does. It just kills me. Oh. What else have we got? I think I closed those. So I'm going to close these, because we already talked about them. That's a lot of this crap. Talk about that soon. Talk about that soon. This stuff is not ending. This is stuff that's coming out in November. So make sure you get your orders in. An item that actually ended, I think today. Yes. So this item's pre-orders are ending at 11 o'clock tonight. So it's 8 p.m. here in Australia. But pre-orders are ending tonight. Pre-orders are already over by the looks of it. They're just saying it's officially over. This is the SH Figure Arts Shinkocho Seiho Kamen Rider Cougar Amazing Mighty Shinkocho Seiho 10th Anniversary version. So what's so special about this figurine is that it comes with a base stand. It's 8,800. It's probably going to be pricey because there are a lot of Cougar fans, and there are some Cougar items that have always been ridiculously priced in the secondhand market. Amazing Mighty in the Figure Arts line used to go for $100, and I got mine for like $40, and I was just like, oh, I'm sitting on a gold mine. But when the Shinkocho Seiho was announced, that caused that figure to drop radically in price. So I became a brokey boy. Brokey boy is me because it's no longer worth that price. Wham, wham. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so the original version of this figure is going for over $150 Australian. So I think it was going for about 15,000 yen. And it came out at like 7,000 yen on the premium Bandai market. So the fact that it's 8,800, I see it going for at least double for what it's worth. And because it comes with, the Shinkocho Seiho base. Ooh, whoop-de-doo. Yeah, so pre-orders for that item ending and have stopped. Will be ending tonight. What else have we got? Other items ending this week. I'll talk about these items first because I got them up. For this week, this is actually a line of clothing. So this is the Boon Boon Legend Bus t-shirt and underpants set. So if you buy one of these underpants, shirts, you'll get the Boon Boon car or Boon Boon bus, the Dom Brothers version. So it can go on the Dom Bros changer, it can go onto the vehicle. But in order to get this car, you get to spend $50 on a shirt of either Bundorio Bunderas or some Boon Boonja underpants, or a Don Onitaijin t-shirt or Dom Brothers underpants. Now, these are adult size ones, they're not kids ones, so it's not sus. But you're like, I'm buying some kids underpants. None of that. So this will be released in August. They had originally sold the this car with a wheel, like a wheel that's a pillow, but they're selling it as for other apparel. So you can get the shirts in small, medium, large, extra large, which means I can wear them. So I'd probably get an XX large because of the length of my body. I have a long torso. Oh, and triple extra large. Holy shit. They don't normally do that. You get Boon Red, medium underpants, large underpants. Oh, medium and large, up to extra large for the Don Onitaijin and the Bunderas t-shirts, and then medium and large for the Boon Red and Don Momotaro underpants too. So that's pretty cool. Get clothing that actually fits, along with a little car. Woo. I would too. That's in relation to the Killer Robo. More items that are ending pre-orders, and along with the Boom Boom line, to the Yaruka little plushie. 3,850. It's pretty pricey. It is this big. Not this big. It's probably a bit bigger. It's about that big. Bigger. That big. So you can put it on your bag. Do whatever you want with it. It will be released in September. Pre-orders for this item end on the 15th. Now, more Boom Boom just stuff. I only just noticed this item had come up. It's Mini Plus stuff. So this item's out in August. It's the Boon Diesel Robo. Boon Marine. And it comes with Boon Boon Marine and Boon Boon Safari. So that's also pretty cool. So for the people that are collecting the mini player of this line. 2,970. That's not bad. That's not a bad price. So Boon Diesel, Safari, Marine, and Safari. All posable. You can gut tie with the mini player Boom Boom Robo. You can put those pieces on it too. And ta-da. That's a set. 2,930. Released in August, so next month. Not too long to wait. Which is pretty good. What else have we got? SH figure art of Dread. No. Alright, so this item I was going to talk about in last week's Toei Toy Talk episode, but I'm just like, skip it. So, Pika. So what they are acrylic cases with a card that has the ability to light up when it reads radio waves when you put them on your touch passes in like the subways or bus terminal things. So these ones will light up. So they're pretty cool. I have one from Fudo P. I think I got a Shotaro one or a I think I got Tokime. So I got that, and when I can touch it, lights up. So it's what you get in this set is the Pika card that you would then put your bus pass behind to make it light up. It also comes with 2 licenses. So it comes with the character in their suit, and then the character out of in their civilian clothes, and that's what the blue Pika card looks like on the back or whatever. So the choices are Boon Red, Boon Blue, along with the licenses, Boon Pink, along with the licenses, Boon Black with the license, Boon Orange, license, and that's it. So only the 5. You don't get a Boon Violet yet. So you'd put your card there, pass case, Pika, and then the IC card. IC card is your bus pass or train pass or whatever you want to do in your city. So yeah, touch, lights up. You can use it for so in Japan you can use your bus pass IC card for paying for the bus, the train, using it as actual cash when you go to a restaurant or even like a Family Mart or a convenience store, or if you want to go to a like a drink machine just to get a drink, you can use your IC card. Some arcades also offer them too, so you can use them. Like you can put $200 on it and then just be like, "Yep, I'm sweet." But then you'll have a Boom Boonja card that lights up every time you're touching everything, so that'd be pretty cool too, wouldn't it? So yeah, each one is 2,750. Pre-orders for this item ends in August, early August, and they'll be released in September. So talk to your middleman if you want to get something as cool as this. Alright, so also more Boom Boonja stuff. Boom Boom Boon. For people that like Itasha, you can buy her necklace. I don't think she has a necklace, but they just have this cool one. Look, I haven't watched Boom Boonja yet. I've watched the first episode. I've been slack. I've been sick, slack, doing other stuff. It's a pretty big key. You can have it as a key or you can have it as a necklace. This is 3,850, so $40 Australian. More like $37 Australian. Plus shipping. This item will end its pre-orders in August 18th. And it will be shipped out in October. So if you want a pretty cool Boom Boonja villain display piece. Pretty cool, right? Alright, so I talked about this in the video. I am distracted looking for a wheel thing. There it is. It was on my butt. So Boom Boonja tapestries, as we saw in the video. If you didn't, this is what the current lineup is. It's not a necklace. It's just a key she used to create the monster of the week. But it is a necklace now. It's a key and a necklace. So I'm not wrong. Tapestries. So the tapestries once again are going up for 3,300. It's more of a case of if you want to display it, you wear it as a necklace. You know, go around going, I have a key in Japan, because otherwise you're considered a otaku, weird, kimochi, warui, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, to make it look, just to show your otaku fashion point, to have it the key as a necklace. So, tapestries. We've got Boon Red, Boon Blue, Boon Pink, Boon Black, Boon Orange, and Boon Violet. So these items are up right now. They are B2 size. I don't know. I'm not going to click here. Pre-orders end for these items on the 21st of this month. And they'll be out sometime in August. So talk to the middleman if you want these tapestries. Keep dropping my rings. God damn. There it is. What else we got? Of course, we got the Gotchard ones. We got Gotchard Steam Hopper, Rainbow Gotchard, Fire Gotchard Daybreak, and Majard. We got Kamen Rider Vivard and Kamen Rider Wind, Black Bahamut, Kamen Rider Legend and Legendary Legend, and Kamen Rider Dread. So once again, 3,300. Pre-orders end on the 21st of July, and they'll be out in August. I'm so tempted to get the Boon Red tapestry. I think you should. These tapestries are going to be really big things soon, so I just think they're going to be really good collectibles. There are some that are already rarer to get, but I know they did a re-release of some lately. But on the second-hand market, some of them were going for ridiculous prices, like double what they're worth. I did see on one of my websites that I frequent, there's an O's one, and it's the Tajidol tapestry, and I'm just like, give me the strength. I need the strength to not buy it at this point of time. So, yeah. Super Best stuff. So this is more stuff that's ending very, very soon. So the Super Best DX Dr. Mighty XX Gashat. This one is a re-release, but under the Super Best line. It is ending on the 14th, so it's ending on Sunday, sorry. Sunday at 11 PM. Works with the Super Best DX Gamer Driver. I only recently got this about a year ago. It was a pretty pricey item. I picked it up for, I think I picked it up for $4 in second-hand condition. I'm just like, oh, I need to do it. I was already getting most of the Gashats, so you know how it is. Also joining it is the DX Gashacon Bugvisor Zwei Kurodo-Dan version. So it's just a repainted on the front with a sticker of Kurodo-Dan, but it has a whole bunch of Kurodo-Dan's voice lines in it. So would I buy it? No, because I already have the original one, which I picked up for cheaper than what it was wanting for this price. Also released on Premium Bandai, once again under the Super Best line. It's got all the voice lines. You can use it with the Poppy Peeper Pose, Tokimeki, Crisis, Gashat, and the Kamen Rider Chronicle Gashat. Still does the sounds as per usual, but you can add some Kuroda Dan voice lines to it. 5,280. Ends on Sunday at 11 p.m. and it will be out in October, along with this item also out in October. And finally, the first Memorial Progrise Key set of the 01 Progrise Keys under the Super Best line is coming up. Pre-orders are ending. Mine's hidden over there. So this will have a new packaging, but it's exactly the same as the original Super Best, as the original Memorial Progrise Key set. Side Hidden Intelligence. Now is the time to get it at a decent price if you don't already have it. This item goes for 7,000 to 9,000 yen on the secondhand market, and that's for an opened one. But you can get yourself a new unopened one for 5,720. So it comes with Realizing Hopper, comes with Rising Hopper, and comes with the Izu Progrise Key, all with the same voice lines as before. Just the three can be used with the out on the market right now DX Hidden 01 driver and the 02 Progrise Key and 02 unit driver set thing. 02 driver unit. There we go. So just the three. 5,720. Ends on Sunday. Out in October. Yeah. And finally, on Monday, pre-orders are ending for the mini-pla of the Black Gabutira and Stegotchi and Draikira figurines from the re-release of the Kyoruja mini-pla. So they're just nicer versions of the robots from this set. Yeah, so you literally get the black versions of these characters here, and then these ones here, they're apparently nicer compared to the originals that you get. I don't know. I didn't buy it, so I'll just take the word from it. Yeah, they're just nicer versions of the original ones. So it's just like bam, bam, bam. But I thought they would have released them with the... See, I don't know if these ones are compatible with the new Gabutira that came out, obviously, for King Oja. So maybe they got different joints because of the different gimmicks. So, yeah. Yeah. It's under the Shoto Super line. 6,600. Ends on the 15th. And it'll be out in October. So get all dem mini pla. Close, close, close. Now, other needs a purple Triceratops. Purple. Oh, I see what you did there. Just paint it yourself. This item is ending on Friday. Pre-orders for this item is ending on Friday. Close that. So we'll go into this. This actually came out. Came out today at like 6 p.m. So they're just talking about the ultimate holy sword Mumeiken Kyomu and the CSM Dark Kabuto Zector. So basically, they have this on display at the Narakiri World store in Sunshine City at Ikebukuro. They're just saying that you can see from this picture here, guys, that they're changing the paint job. So on the left is the Japanese version. On the right is the Chinese version. How do I know? Because got ourselves here the China edition of the Mumeiken Kyomu. Sorry, my headphone cables are getting caught. You can see how bit duller orange this is here. Let me see my camera here. So yeah, that is the one on the right. Otherwise it'd be very glossy. But that's what it looks like. It's going to be the same size as this. I will have to do a video very soon on the Mumeiken. I might actually be doing it without a costume. I'm not going to be naked. I'm just saying I'm not going to do it with a Bahato costume, unfortunately. So yeah, we'll do this to review the sword soon. And then I will actually have a costume for when we review the Japanese version. That's the plan. Just got to get it out the door, I guess. More henshin sounds. And then the... this is the differences between the unpainted version of the 1.5. They're still working out the kinks. And then on the right is the original Dark Kabuto Zector. They're going to get a much more accurate paint job, along with better sounds that the original 1.0 didn't have. Yeah, it's mainly saying sounds are going to be much better, paint's going to look a bit better, and the eyes in the Kabuto Zector are going to look a bit... Dark Kabuto Zector are going to be a bit nicer. So, with these two items here, the Dark Kabuto Zector pre-orders end on August 9th at 11 PM. It's currently retailing for 22,000 yen, which is pretty good because the original one is going for 24 at the moment. Hasn't quite dropped. But this one has better sounds, looks nicer. It's got green eyes instead of blue eyes. Apparently the original one had bluish green eyes. Better belt. Better sounds. Get it if you like Kabuto. Still got its clock up sounds. Got all that stuff. It's got attacking sounds when you go into clock up. Just more improved sounds. More improved belt. More improved paint job. And finally, the Mumeiken Kyomu. Not this one. This is the China edition. This is the Japanese Ultimate Seiken version. So you can see it's going to be shiny. This one just looks like a bigger DX toy. More voice lines, more transformation sounds. It's got the voice lines for Bahato. It's got Desat, and it's got Dark Tassel. It's not Dark Tassel, it's just Kamen Rider Tassel with a Dark Tassel character. It's got BGM and voice lines. So this item's 18,700. Pre-orders for this item ends on Friday, and it'll be out in September. So look forward to the review of this sword in October, I guess. While I'll try to get this one reviewed as soon as possible. I was just having too much fun playing with it and dealing with Supernova. Yeah. Now, we need to talk about Gav. The Gav belt was announced yesterday with all its videos and whatnot, which was exciting. Sorry, guys. Actually, just take a quick break now. To have some water. Gamatori, welcome to the world of being sick. Is he a UK-based Kamen Rider? Sure. So, gobble up and transform into Kamen Rider Gabu. Advanced sales, items, and soft figures also available. Do we have the video? I'm going to show the video first. Here we go. Does a kickflip. Cool. Let's watch the video again. So, exciting, isn't it? Isn't it? Now, so what's happening is pre-orders begin on July 26th, which is the end of this month. And the belt will be released at the end of August. So when I get back from PMC. Woo. So, I don't really get the whole gimmick of, like, you got to turn the handle. I thought the handle a few times would cause it to open, but no, there's a button on the side, which is located here, which is to activate it. So what's the point of turning a handle to make it bite? Whatever. One thing I saw on Twitter is someone pointed out the head kind of looks like the lions from the Shishi dances, which I thought was pretty cool because it is good luck when they dance around. If they bite your head, it gets good luck. So yeah, someone's saying that looks like the lion's head. So I was like, okay, it's pretty cool. But yeah, the fact that it eats, chomps on the food is pretty funny. All right, so one thing that they haven't done in the longest time since I'm thinking 01, they might have done it for Saber or Revice. They're releasing a figurine from their series early. So what's happening is this set is being released on Friday, July the 26th. It is the DX Popping Gummy Gochizo and Rider Kemi card, trading card. It's called the Double Rider Kick version. So this set is retailing for... So this is what it is. You'll have a Gochizo for a month without having the driver, unless, of course, they're doing that promotion where they... if you win the lotto on Premium Bandai, you might get one sent to you early, like what happened when we were able to review the 01 driver before it came out in Japan. So, yeah, it comes with a card, which will be used in the Gotchard driver, and then the punching gummy Gochizo, which will be used in the Gav driver when that's out the month afterwards. I'll go grab it for you. Thank you. Thank you. Please do. Thank you, Gamatori. Generally so tempted to buy this. Yes, now, before I continue, I'll go through the chat. Yeah, cute. Generally so tempted to buy this. I did see Captain Gokai's post on Instagram saying that this was tempting them. It was like, ha 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 ha, more money spent. 5 Bandai, yes. The villain's going to be Dentist. I know, right? Everyone's wondering that because Gav, upside down, his head is a tooth. The handle to chew the gummy. I get that, but it's just chew. But then why you need to push it? I thought it'd be like a Jack in the Box thing where you go, and then he just goes, but instead you have to push a button. It's like, why? Why? The build driver, you just go, and then you stop. Might make the effort to collect the Gav stuff. Do it! Do it! I gotta find space to put all my Gav stuff, because where do I put my Gotchard stuff? So currently it's 01, Saber, Revice, Geats, and then on the floor is this big pile of Gotchard stuff with all the cards over in that folder right there. Where am I gonna put Gav stuff? Like, fuck, man, it's gonna go on the floor also. The drivers are supposed to go up there. Well, the Gotchard driver is up there, but there's no more space. This is why I'm caught out of space, motherfuckers. Because I'm out of space to put all this shit. But yeah, collect the Gav stuff. They're going to pump out a lot of it in the first month. There'll be a whole bunch of... we need to get you a barn at this point. Nah, people do shipping containers. There's going to be a whole bunch of toys out in September. It's going to be crazy. So prepare your wallets, or even the end of August. Just prepare. So this sets out in July 26th. Card and a Gumi Gochizo. So it's going to be like I don't have a very good display, but I think it's going to be done like similar to that. Except it's going to be a smaller packaging, of course. It's going to be card, and then Gochizo is going to be there. And less plastic and shit. We'll see. Are they going to have less packaging? It's going to look more like a wizard set. Where's my wizard stuff? You know, the ones where it has the wizard ring and then the card. It will look like that. Moving on. So, then of course the Sofubi will be out on the 26th. And then these campaign items. So let's break down the campaign thing. So if you pre-order the DX Henshin Belt Gav, when you get your item, that's how you will get this limited Ride Chemi trading card. That explained why I actually was like, why is Gav not in the new set that's coming out on the 20th? Because they're making it a promo card because fuck you, that's why. Will it come in handy during the Gav and Gotchard movie? Yeah, probably. That's what happens. Like, sometimes those items always end up in a movie or something or other. Who knows? Legend would be like, I will summon Gav. So that's what the card looks like. Looks like a Kamen Rider. Looks like a Kamen Ride card, but it's a Legend Ride card. So as I said, if you pre-order it starting Friday, July 26th, like Amazon or HLJ or some shit like that, hopefully you'll get it. It'll just be a separate thing attached to your box, or just yeet it into your box. And then of course there's this one. So this campaign item. So if you buy the DX Henshin Belt Gav, and you'll get a strange treasure chest. Now this is not a pre-order item. This is on a first come first serve basis. So from Saturday, August 31st of August 31st. So that means the show starts on September 1st. Henshin Belt DX Belt Gav, purchase and get 100% off on a first come first serve basis. Doesn't make sense. Purchase and get 100% off on a first come, whatever. So if you purchase the Henshin Belt Gav, you'll get this strange treasure chest. Strange treasure chest. The strange treasure box is a luxurious box containing the DX Kukugochiso and Rider Hero series Kamen Rider Gav popping gumi form, clear purple version. So I kind of don't want this. I only want it if I get it for free. I wouldn't go out of my way to buy this because I really, really hate collecting legendary rider items that aren't in the show. I thought they'd do a Gotchard one, but instead they do Cougar. Don't really care, but yeah, if it's not in the show, I don't want it. That's how I limit myself on these legendary rider items. You appear in the show, I unfortunately will buy it, but if it doesn't, I don't give a fuck. For example, Geats, the only two that officially appeared in the show was the Revice Raise Buckle, which was a pre-order bonus, just like this, when you bought the belt, and there was three, and the Ruki and Oja buckles. The Oja one makes the exact same size as the Ruki ones, but these appeared in a special TV Terubi-kun special. But because it's technically canon to the show, because they admit that they saw them after the movie, that's why I want them. So they're the only three that I would actively go out of my way to purchase, compared to like Revice, where they made all the legendary riders as stamps. Or like with Saber, the only Wonder Ride Legend book that was shown on the show that was sold commercially was the Ghost Wonder Ride book, because they did that crossover. Yes, as I said, it was commercially released. Yes, they did a Spectre one, but that was in a different set, and it had to go on P-Bandai, and you have to buy the icons also with that one. So that was an incentive to buy it. But yeah, all the other Legendary Rider Wonder Ride books I did not purchase because I don't collect shit that's not on the show. That's just them trying to make money by going, oh yeah, buy the gimmick shit every year. And I'm like, no, I will not do that. So, if you pre-order and you get it on August 31st, you will get a card. And you will get a card. You will get another Gumi. Or you'll get another Gochisaur. And you'll get a Sofubi in a clear purple version. Woo. So yeah, look forward to that. It will come in a box like this, but I hopefully hope it's smaller than that, because that's just massive for like a little thingy and a. So Fubies are smaller now. They're only about this big. So you're getting a Gochiso and a Sofubi that's only this big. So you hope for a smaller box, otherwise they're like, oh, you get this item for free, but shipping's going to be another $30. Ha ha ha, fuck you. And I'm like, no. So yeah, buy the belt, you might get extra stuff. This one's just saying, oh, sorry guys. If you're getting Phase EX02, which is out in 11 days, or July the 20th, add this Gav card to your Marvelous Rare Rider cards, Legend cards. So they all work in your Gotcha driver, and then it's just like, buy the cards that are going to appear in the movie, buy all the Gochizo cards, all that crap. There used to be a lot smaller pre-Gao Ranger. Yeah. So, I'm sure you got a lot of Sofubies too, Captain Gokai. They used to sell them in boxes. I'm sure you bought a few of the box ones, and then they just started selling them on the hook. Kamen Rider Decade, they all start getting worked in the Deca driver too, honestly. Yeah. So unfortunately, as they said, it won't work in the Deca driver because the way that they're designed, they won't work in the Deca driver. Not even the new one. It's just the barcode. It's a barcode thing because they want them to. They're made purposely for the Legend driver and the Gotcha drivers. Oh, my phone's dead. Cool. Yeah. So the Fubies used to come in a box, then come Decade, or sometime after that they started getting the hooks in the head, so they dangle. And then around the time of Revice or Geats, it was one of those times I went back to Japan, and then these Sofubies, they now sell them that big, and I'm like, what the fuck? And so yeah, there's a whole much more smaller, crappier Sofubies now, and I'm like, no thank you. But yeah, let's not tell Bandai to make these work in the Deca driver, because they'll just release more cards. We don't need that. This set is already bugging me as it is, because I have to collect them all. Now, moving on. We talked about the cards when they were announced on Friday, what they all look like. So let's go to the card list. When it decides to load. Now, all the cards have been revealed, unlike the last set where they're like, no, we can't show you what's in it. So, Hopper 101 in EX and Super Rare. Shining Hopper 1 in EX and Super Rare for Daybreak. Gigant Liner EX Super Rare once again for Miracle Gotchard, and then Shining Steam Liner EX and Super Rare for Daybreak again. This is one that Game Buon is from the most recent episode. It's now the 102nd Ride Kemi card, and everyone's like, oh shit. Then they've got some more Repli cards. These ones are all super rare, so they won't be too hard to get. It's a very interesting set because it's like, here's some cards from a movie, here's some Repli cards for your Dread Driver. Beep, boop, 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 boop. That's a 10, that's a 10, that's a 10, that's a 10, 10. And then, of course, the winning cards from the Vote for Your Favorite Rider. So we're getting Tajidol and Tajidol Eternity. We're getting Zane, Punk Jack, Geats Oneness, which is supposed to invoke the Oneness card that you get with the Gotcha driver to use on the Geats buckle to become Geats Oneness. Buffer Plosion Rage, which at the end of this month is where we'll get the Plosion Rage Raise buckles, so I'm looking forward to that. I got that on pre-order. We got Cross Zed. We got Grease Blizzard. We got X Cross Geats. We got Doom Geats. We got more Gotcha rares of Hopper 1 and Gotchard. Hopper 1 and Kamen Rider 5 Gotchard Daybreak. Mach Wheel and Kamen Rider Vavard. Steamliner and Kamen Rider Dread. So, yep, same like the other set, but a bit different. I can't even read this. Giga Baham and Kamen Rider Wind. Where? He's the number 1 card, of course. Unicorn and Kamen Rider Majad. Legend Kemi and Kamen Rider Legend. And then the cards that go with each other. So you got Kamen Rider Geats Oneness, which works with the Cross Geats card. Kamen Rider Buffer Explosion Rage, which works with the Dooms Geats card. Tajidol combo card. Cross Geats card, as I said, goes with Oneness. And then Doom Geats goes with Plosion. Then we got some Gav rare cards, which don't do anything in the belt, trust me. They just want your money. Kamen Rider Gav, doing the popping gummy one. Then, and if you flip the card around, oh, it's just Gav or bro. Punching gummy, so that's the one figure that's this is the Gochizo that's coming out on the 26th, 7th, whatever, end of the month. Flip it around, same. This is some of the stuff that'll be sold in September for the bike, which will attach to the belt from what we've seen. There, Gotchard, Legend Gochizo, and that Cougar. Blah, he's little gummy, like fruit gummies. That's pretty cool. Maybe he's supposed to be mints. And then, of course, a Gav rare Gochizo and Kamen Rider Gav card, which is pretty cool. It's a Gochizo, but it's more like a Gotcha rare, but yeah. And then a Gochizo card, and the Popping Gumi Gochizo with another Gochizo and Hopper 1 card. Then we go to the next page, which this card. Probably going to be used in the movie or whatever. Then, of course, Cougar, flip it. It looks like a golden ride card. Kamen ride card. Agito, Yuki, Fires, Blade, Hibiki, Kabuto, Deno, Kiva, Decade. As you can see, they all have the Ride Kemi card there. W. Page 6. O's. Forze. Wizard. Gaim. Drive. Ghost. Xaid. Build. Geo. 01. Saber. Revi. And then on the other page, to round it out, is Vice. Geats. Gotchard. And Legend. So now we know what the these cards would look like from Saber to Gotchard, what the Kamen Ride cards will look like once they eventually get to it. Which will probably be soon. Cry. Not looking forward to that. You'll be like, get more Rider cards, because this is the Neo Deca Driver 2.0, and I'll be like, please stop. Please stop. And yeah, so this set is out on the 20th. Dropping all my stuff again. Losing my voice. This is the longest I've talked in like 2 weeks. Alright, so announced last week, or the week before that, super best versions of the Deca Driver and DN Driver. So with the Deca Driver under the Super Best line, it only comes with 11 cards, unlike the original Super Best Deca Driver, which we were selling at the event that Decade was at. Masahiro Inoue was at. This only comes with 11 cards instead of 20 cards. Or 30 cards, I think it was 20? 21 cards or something like that? No, it's 20 cards. it came with the final attack ride cards, but the only thing is those cards looked like the DX cards, but in plastic, while these look more like the TV show cards and in plastic. So if you don't have the Deca driver already, you can get it under the Super Best line. You only really need the Decade and Final Attack Ride cards, but so these models are actually based on the Deca drivers from 2009. So they're not like a painted Neo Deca driver. So they only have the lines program from the 2009 version. Yeah, so it doesn't come with any attack slash blast invisible cards or anything like that. Now this one's retailing for $9,350 and it's coming out in September, so plenty of time. And then we have the DN driver, which only comes with 10 cards, so it doesn't come with any of the attack cards. Blast, invisible. Bleh. So you get the DN final attack ride card. You get DN, Ixa, Zeranos, Gatak, Ibuki, Garen, Kaiser, Knight, and G3. This one is based on the 20th anniversary Deca driver. DN driver, sorry. So this one will actually read the cards unlike the original Deca DN driver from 2009. So if you didn't get the 20th Rider Kicks version, you can get this one and still have a decent selection of cards. They're all plastic. And if you have cards from like the Deca driver set, you can put them into this thing and they'll read back and forth. So that's good. It's not the original DN driver, so it will read the cards. Don't put these cards into the thing; they won't work. See, this card can be played with toys that can be used with the Ride Kemi trading cards, such as the Henshin Belt, but it cannot be played with Mask Rider Decade related toys, such as the Henshin Belt, Deca driver, and DN driver. Huh? Maybe. Give it a try. You cannot play with the Mask Rider related toys. This is the Henshin Belt, Deca driver, and DN driver. So you can use them, but it won't scan. The barcodes aren't correct to what is read on a Deca and DN driver. Definitely get plenty of rest after this. Thank you. Thank you, Captain Gokai. I need some rest. Like, yeah, I don't talk that much. I haven't been able to talk that much lately. Now, another item that was announced a few weeks ago was the DX build driver high spec belt and full bottle holder. I really want this because I love the build driver. I'd love it more for my eventual cross-sed cosplay. Speaking of, oh, my phone died. Shit. No, I think I can do it on my computer. It's all good. It'd be the right size for what I want for the belt, and also comes with a full bottle holder. But unfortunately, when they put the belt on, until they transform, it doesn't have the full bottle holder on it. I'm just like, whatever. Now, this item, like with the rest of the high spec belts, except for like the rest of the high spec belts that come with extras, unlike the Jiku driver, you know what it looks like. This one's retailing for $8,800 because of the full bottle holder. So I want this, and I want the X-Aid one, and I want the 01 one, and I want the Saber one. And then after that is Revice and Geese. Oh my god, I want all of them. It's $100 for a belt. Fuck! So yeah, new mold, as you can see, it's got the clip on it. It's got a strap to attach to the belt. New buckle. Looks great. Can go between 80 to 100 centimeters. Will that fit me? Ugh, I actually struggled putting my CSM Deca driver on at Supernova, and it was really fucking embarrassing. But because of this cold, I think I've been losing some weight. So, so yeah, 8,800 yen. Pre-orders end this month, but at the end of the month on the 26th, and it's going to be out in November. So, look forward to that. And finally, today, the Kimono Slayer was announced. Now, this was the only thing that was announced was the sword, that it's going to be on the Memorial Edition line. Information will be released on Monday next week, on the 15th. Japan Standard Time, around 4 p.m. maybe, but on the 15th, Japan time. So that'll be exciting. And yes, I had to go onto Reddit for this because it was all over Twitter and I couldn't find it. And finally, I got one other thing to show you. Actually, I'll do it here. Two things. This one I'm going to do behind the scenes because I know where I sent it to someone on Facebook. Hopefully it opens. That's the real question. I think it will open. So while that's loading, sorry. This event's starting soon. I'm very excited. I want to go to Japan for it. I did post about this on the Toei Toy Talk. So I just want to reiterate, Kagoshima, this is starting on Saturday. The final Kamen Rider exhibit in Kagoshima from July 13th till August 25th. On Friday, on the 13th, Kamen Rider Majad's actress will be there. Oh my god, embarrassing. Kamen Rider page is riddled with ads. Ryo Matsumoto will be there, and they're going to have a special Kamen Rider Majad statue at this event. So just remember, she's from Kagoshima, so that's why she will be there. She's going back for this event and then probably going back to Tokyo to finish the rest of the shows. So that's exciting. If you're going to Japan in August or from this weekend onwards, that will be on. And then in August, we'll be talking about all the summer events for Kamen Rider and Super Sentai that will be happening. So get ready for all that. For that, people who hate when I talk about events in Japan. I love talking about events in Japan. It gets me hyped. But some people are just like, events. XYZ, hola, como esta? Welcome. Have you been well? So, the last thing I'm going to show you all tonight. This was posted on Twitter. So, for those that aren't on Twitter, enjoy. So, of course, that's me. This is a post from Masahiro Inoue. Give me the translation. Anyway, it's basically, it's not pink, it's magenta. I kept replying like that. So people started calling me the Magenta Police. So I'm going to cosplay as the Magenta Police at Comiket this summer. I'm going to crack down on all the pink stuff. So I'm going to participate at Comiket August 11th. It's his first time participating at this event. So what that means is if you are in Japan in August, so this time next month, at the Comiket event 108, I think it is, he will be there. You can buy items from him, from his fan club. You can get signatures and photos with him. But this is a video he made in Australia on the Sunday. How do I know? As you can see, that's my ugly mug right there. That's me. I'm going to play the video for a second. Basically, what happened is, if you didn't already see the other Twitter post that I posted about, he posted on the Saturday that on Friday when he arrived, we went to a bar and one of the helpers there he was just saying all the quotes from Decade. So he was like, oh, your quotes are like Honore Decado, Sori Kamen no Kamen Rider, Boy Toke, and all this other stuff. And I just looked at him and was like, Honore Decado. And he's just like, can you say that again? And I'm like, okay, Honore Decado. So he does that. He films it, but he goes, oh, can you... But I actually take the bucket hat off my friend. If you see the gentleman to the left of me, I steal his hat in this Twitter video. And then we get all chummy. On Sunday, he's doing all this other stuff, and he's like, oh, Chris, I want to make a video. Do you know what the Magenta Police is? Or do you know what Magenta Keisatsu is? And I'm like, I'm not sure why I'm familiar with this meme. So he just explains, I am the Magenta Police. So if you all know, when he goes around, he goes saying, Pinko Janai, Magenta za. So he turned that into a video because that video that he posted on Friday of me saying Honore Decado and all that shit, it actually got like 700,000 views. Yeah, Honore so lucky you get to meet Tsukasa. Yeah, pretty much. And so that's why he's decided to make this video of me saying to him Honore Decado. So he's then used it to say he's going to Comiket. So let's watch the video. And you pretty much be able to figure out what I'm saying anyway. So it's all good. People still call him Pink. Yeah, but that's why he comes on and goes Pinku Janai. At the Supernova event, we were even going, do you want us to sign in pink? And he kind of looks at you and goes, it's not pink, it's magenta. We're like, Pinku Janai. And so we just all start laughing and shit like that. One other thing I will say, after filming this video here, our friend rocked up wearing a meme shirt. He's just like, oh, I want to rock up with a meme shirt because my cosplay is not going to look good. We're basically, it's me screaming Honore Decado. This guy rocks up wearing a shirt that basically just says, I'm wearing this shirt in the video, by the way, but it says Honore Decado. And so we finish filming, we turn around, we see our friend there, Honore Decado, and we just all start fucking laughing like crazy. So that's a little behind the scenes thing for you. It's after I was saying Honore Decado, a friend rocks up with a shirt that says Honore Decado, just in English, Honore Decado. Let's watch the video, shall we?
Pink じゃない、マジェンタだ。
クリス、なんでそのセリフ知ってんの？
これはピンクですか？
これピンク。
これはピンクですか？
マゼンタ。
おお。これはピンクですか？
これはピンク。
おお。Honore Decado, Magenta Keisatsu.
Natsukomi 参戦します。
ピンクじゃないマゼンタだ。ついにマゼンタ警察初出勤。8月11日東京ビッグサイトで開催されるコミックマーケット104にてマゼンタ警察が初出勤することが決定いたしました。マゼンタ隊員はマゼンタ T を着用の上集合してください。マゼンタ T 着用の先着100名様にはマゼンタ警察隊員バッジをプレゼント。さらにお買い上げの方先着100名様にはマゼンタビッグショッピングバッグをプレゼント。もちろん合言葉はマゼンタ。用意はできてるか？さあ全員集合だ。
So that's the video. He is actually really fucking chill. It's really crazy how chill he is. So that video says if you attend Comiket in Japan and you go there, he'll be giving out, or as a present, a Magenta Police badge and also Magenta Police shopping bag. Either as a present if you purchase something, or it's the first 100 people. My Japanese is pretty shit, but yeah, that's happening. So yeah, pretty exciting. Thought I'd show you guys that since that is Oreda. And yeah, so that's one of the other events. So I'd love to attend Comiket. My first experience at Comiket was kind of shit because I went on the wrong day. There is a day that's focused exclusively on Tokusatsu. I went on like the anime fucking day. I did see all the Kamen Rider cosplayers, but all the merch there, like fan book shit, was shit. People that attend in the past, that's the reason why I want to go. Now we know that Masahiro Inoue is going to be there. Kamen Rider Knights actor attends regularly now because he actually draws comic books of Ruki, just for lols. And Kamen Rider Chase has attended a few of them. So I would go just to get photos and signatures with Knight and Chase, and also because Inoue is there, he'd just be like, "Oh, Kurisu, oh." He'll probably be sick of me because he doesn't know that I'm going to be at PMC with him again. But yeah, for a guy that looks like he's not chill, he's actually really chill. Sorry, I keep saying Captain Gokai, but it's Gokai Red. He's chill. But he wasn't as chill as he was when I first saw him. He was probably tired at Tokyo Spirits Tokyo because it was later at night. But this weekend at Supernova, he was like so full of energy. When we went to a zoo, he was just like, oh, petting the animals, all that type of shit. So yeah. They're both chill, but chill in their own different way. And that's why we were told to get Gokai Red and Decade, because things could go wrong, which they kind of did, but they are chill as fuck and they just don't care. So I'm glad we had that compared to like some say an older actor, maybe from like the 90s, they'd probably be a bit more accustomed to better than this, and this is our first time getting Toku's guests in Australia, so in a way it's pricey, but we all had a great experience. There is no tea. Just saying, if we got an older actor, they'd probably be like a grumpy old person being like, whoa. But yeah, things just went wrong, just time-wise. Late on both sides. We were late to pick up because we're still setting up. They were late getting to the event because they all woke up late. That's why on Saturday they were a bit later. And Sunday they were late. But everything's fine. The guests were happy. Everyone was happy. Our guests had a great time in Australia. So they definitely will be coming back. So that's something to look forward to. Yeah, Robe saying he would go see Knight. He would, because he likes Kamen Rider Ruki. Because Ruki is cool. But, yeah, by the looks of it, let me just check my calendar of shit. Dumbro's closed, talked about that. Super Best. We got more stuff to talk about on Friday that's being released. A lot of stuff is being released next week, but we're talking about this week. Yeah, we'll talk about it next week. And that's pretty much it. We'll be able to talk about the Spider Criminals Memorial when it's announced. And then the closer to August, we'll start talking about Double Hero Summer Festival at Tokyo Dome City. And we will also talk about, I think, Laguna Rakuten Bosch is getting another event. Now, there was a cosplay event on the weekend before, which I didn't know about, because Rakuten Bosch, they just love to maybe do like a last minute announcement, and everyone just fucking rushes to them in cosplay. So yeah, that's one place I want to check out in Japan, which I'll probably do in April. We'll just be like, because they'll be there for cherry blossom season. It's going to be expensive, but I'm going to look at so much crazy stuff. That's going to be fun. So yeah, I'm happy they had a good time with y'all, and I'm glad you got chummy with Inoue. Cheers, Captain Gokai. We were very worried because we always thought he had an energy of I'm decayed, whatever. But no, he's really cool, really cool. And yeah, Gokai Red, just imagine happy all the time. That's it. Riki Dragonite holds a special place in my heart, but yeah, good to hear their travels was here on the better side. Yes, that is correct. They actually did have a great time. Organizer Anne was happy. It's glad you had a great time. Yes, a good time. Yes, Fetty. Yeah, the organizer Anne was very happy. Happy with all of us. Happy with Jeremy. Happy with our Power Rangers Australia. Happy with myself for how I helped, especially because as it was literally last minute. I was ready to be selling stuff in the Power Ranger Toys Australia store a whole weekend, and then the organizer Tokyo Spirits was basically like, Chris, can you sit with Inoue? And I'm just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? It's like, it's what I wanted to do, but I didn't think I'd be doing it because she had a helper, but the helper wasn't helping. It's okay, Arobi. It's okay. Next time they'll be back. They'll be back. We just have to decide where the better con would be, and then you can prepare for all the Tim Tams that you want that time. Definitely. Yeah, it's first time. Don't feel too bad about it, but yeah. Anne would have been happy if she got something, but she's still happy that her guests were happy too. So we're happy the guests are happy. She's happy the guests are happy. She had a good time. Leave it at that. Yeah. It's just a case of if we did Melbourne right, Melbourne always talks up about being big, but unfortunately we don't know how the it's hard. You can never predict these type of things. We're glad people did come out for Sydney. That was the whole point of doing Sydney, in that if people wanted to travel internationally, it'd be easier for them to travel. So we got some from New Zealand, we got someone from Singapore. We got that. There's just, yeah, a lot of the people in Sydney themselves, a lot of Rider fans there are kind of younger, so they're kind of a bit more broke. And Melbourneites, there's also a stigma with Sydney, with Supernova itself after the whole after COVID thing where they did the neo-Nazi thing, and the owner is a bit of a, he's a guy. I'm gonna crash again, but I hope you have a great stream. Thanks, Amatori. We're finishing up soon anyway, bro. But yeah, we could do Oz Comic Con, but apparently Oz Comic Con was on that weekend in Melbourne also, and it was kind of So the fact that we had it at Sydney sounds better. Would we do Smash? Probably not. So the way that Smash works is you can only get one thing signed, and you have to line up online for a ticket, and you have to win the ticket and all this to get a signature, and it's literally one per person for the weekend. So you can't get Saturday, Sunday. It's fuck you. And so people could miss out, especially if they come down for a Toku guest and then have been told, do you have a ticket? Do you have a ticket? Do you have a ticket? Did you get the app? Even though you're from another country, did you get the ticket? No? Well, fuck you. That's what it would feel like at Smash. Out of all the cons, I would be either Sydney or Melbourne, but Brisnova has school holidays around it. Yeah. It just comes down to accessibility plus where a bigger audience is. Yeah, so Arobi, with the story of, we had Shinichiro Miki, which is the voice of Sig from Den-O. He came down 1 year, 12 years ago. It was back when Smash was a one-day event, and I had to line up for most of the day just to get one thing signed while I was dressed as the Sig-possessed Rotaro. And if I fucking missed out on that, I would have lost my fucking shit, because I only came down to Sydney to meet the first time of us getting a voice actor related to Kamen Rider. And if I was like, they were ready to close the line behind, like in front of me, and I was just like, oh fuck. That's how bad it's been. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend Smash unless we were to get someone who was in the voice acting community, like Mao. But then again, people could potentially miss out because there'd be people from reincarnated as a slime, interspecies reviewer, Digimon fans, and then all the Gokaiger fans would rock up, and then it'd be all these different anime people fandoms clashing because everyone's trying to get a ticket to see Mao, and because it's free, they just have to pay for entry, and people would miss out. Compared to, oh yeah, $80, $90 for a singing show of Mao. People that want it will fucking pay for it. Yeah, that's why I'm a bit apprehensive about having... Mao is pretty popular in the animes, and yes, she is. That's why I wouldn't recommend Smash even for a regular Tokus. Well, when I know Q-Ranger fans, I'm just saying most people do go Kaija. It's different breakdown, and because then you'd say, oh, what about Rusoldier fans, because she's the kangaroo punchy thingy. But yeah, it's mainly Tokusatsu fans would have to clash with anime fans of her being in all these different series, and people would potentially miss out compared to if she was, you pay for her to sign something, it'd be a bit more easier. Big lines, but the lines would stay open because money. Compared to, oh yeah, times of signing are done, she's having a panel now, and then she's done. Because that's how it works. I've seen Smash, it's literally, yeah, she's in Rusoldier. But yeah, that's literally how it would work at this event, Smash, which is on next weekend. One signing session per day, and then that's it. Nova is more guaranteed. Exactly. That's what I did appreciate about Supernova when we first got Tamura Morrison at the Gold Coast. His line was so big, so fucking big for signatures, that the event closed at 6 p.m. and he stayed back to sign every person's item and talk with them 3 hours after the event finished. So he finished at like 9 p.m. and was still signing. So that is like the peak of what a person should do if they got a fucking line of people, compared to Smash, which is like, time's up. Sorry. But now Tamura Morrison's line's a bit smaller because everyone's got stuff signed. But irregardless, he stayed back to get that money, but also to interact with every guest who most people had gone to Supernova that year just for a Star Wars guest that was a oceanic guest. So someone from New Zealand who's come over to Australia for the first time to sign Star Wars stuff. At who's Marv? Yeah, first Mr. Marv 24. Am I missing something here? Is that a YouTube thing? Let me check my chats. No one's on YouTube. Okay. Where? Why am I streaming on YouTube? First Nova was Stan Lee's last. He spent all day in the line. He got his auto as they closed. Wow. Especially because yeah, that was one of his last cons, because then he did Tokyo Comic Con like 2 weekends after that, and that was it. Now just tagging the mate. All good. Yeah. First Nova Stan Lee. He spent all day in line. Fuck. Yeah. I'm glad he fucking got it. I'm kind of bummed I didn't get Stan Lee's photo or autograph, so that's on me. I was like, he'll be back next year. Stan Lee passed. Yeah, exactly. Then he died. And then I went to an event in Japan that he was fucking at. Nah, he'll come back to Australia. He'll be fine. Stan Lee died, 93. I'm like, fuck. Well, I fucked up. But yeah, that's on me. That is on me. But other than that, Minasan, because I'm losing my voice, but also that is the end of tonight's Toei Toy Talk. Thank you so much to everyone that has joined tonight. Yes, I have been away for 2 weeks trying to recover my voice. As you can see, I'm still coughing and I'm losing my voice. That's how bad that's how bad this cold is. So I'm glad Arobi didn't get too fucking sick at Supernova in Sydney, because yeah, this is the 3-week flu and it fucking sucks. That whole situation was just so bad on Nova's part. Yeah. Ugh, I'm going to go take a break, but we will be back. Well, I'm going to go to have a rest. We're going to be back tomorrow. I'm hoping to play some video games. I think we need to. I was so ready to type late. Yeah. I'm gonna try to finish Yakuza. I really need to fucking finish that game. Thank you very much, Captain Gokai. I also have purchased. I don't know if anyone's played it. Ace Combat 7. I got recommended it by one of the organizers at Smash. I know people. I know a lot of fucking people. So I've been playing that. It's actually pretty fun. So will I get VR for it? No, I can't afford that. So Yakuza, Ace Combat. It's a pilot game, and I think I got some other stuff in the works. But yeah, thank you to all who have joined tonight. So we'll go through the list as long as my voice can hold up. So a big thank you to Arobi511. Thank you for joining tonight's stream and attending Supernova. Thank you to Lost Kiwi Designs lurking in the background. Thank you to Mr. Big Streams for attending Supernova and coming back on tonight's stream. I know they've already left. They lurking. Big thank you once more to Captain Gokai for resubbing, and also personal thank you for the question that you provided at Supernova. Really great question. Incoherif. Bad bot is blocked. Restream bot. Thank you to Firestorm Dell for watching on YouTube for as long as you did. And thank you to Gamatori, who has now gone and passed out because they are suffering the same cold as I am. They got it from their workplace because people are going into his government workplace with this cold, even though they should have sick leave. Like, come on, you government fucking workers. And finally, XYZ or Z, have you on YouTube. Thank you for watching and commenting. And other than that, thank you to everyone. Thank you for our first stream back on YouTube. Thank you for our first stream after 2 weeks back on Twitch, sorry. I don't know where I am. Where am I? Oh, I'm getting delusional again. Hopefully I'll wake up a little bit better, but it's mainly a throat thing now. And a little bit of headache. We'll be back tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel, playing video games, and maybe I might get some Ride Chemi cards in the mail, and we'll talk about those. And I might be getting the Memorial Kyoruja stuff, and so if we get that on Thursday, I will do a lulzy review for you all of that item then. But yeah, big thank you to everyone who joined tonight. Hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great night. Hope you have a great morning. We'll see you when we see you. But otherwise, remember, Toei Toy Talk will be out on Friday, where I'm going to talk more shit. Have a good one. Bye-bye.